Hello, today, and everyone. I just wanted to have a conversation about fast food, McDonald's in general, just because that's kind of what prompted me to make this video, kind of gave me the idea for this video. I think, guys, we have to stop going to McDonald's. We have to stop going to fast food in general. Um, when it comes to the customer service, I feel like there's been such a downgrade in all of it, right? Um, And the food on top of that, from what I hear a lot now these days, is it's bad for you. Obviously, fast food, we always knew it wasn't the best, but I think more and more stuff is coming out about how dangerous it is for your health, actually. And then we stack on top of that, the customer service experience these days are getting so bad that you just can't justify it anymore these days, right? Now, the reason why I decided to make this video, I had this experience in this McDonald's. I was actually working my regular job, doing myself, living my life, doing what I needed to do. This was in a town I didn't really know where things were. So I just searched up, hey, close to McDonald's because I wanted to sit down, get a drink, grab some food. Well, I stopped and it was probably the worst decision I made. Spent money that I wish I didn't at this point because of the service I received. Um, so just to kind of go through my story here, right? I stop at this McDonald's and I order myself a drink and some fries. I didn't want anything heavy, didn't want anything large, so I just got some fries. And I like extra salt on my fries. Okay. So I do that. Now, when I get my order, I try not to do the drive-through because I want to make their job as easy as possible, right? But I sit in the stall where they'll bring the food out to you. Okay, kind of let them do it on their time. I had an hour lunch, so I wasn't really stressed for time. I was working a 12-hour shift that day, so hey, I got a little bit of time. Let them take their time to get my order right, get it out to me, right? So they come out. The drink is fine, right? No ice. That was great. The fries they gave me, bruh, they were nasty. They were hard. You could tell. I think they had let them sit out for a little bit too long, and then they refried them. Oh my god, they were hard. Had no flavor. They were just burnt, basically, right? So I was like, this isn't nice. So I decide, hey, I'm not going to the drive-through. I'm not doing any of that, right? I'm gonna get out and actually, ask for some fresh ones made. I go in, and I don't know if it was a manager, if it was an employee, or what. But she looks at me and I said, "Hey, these fries are hard. Can you please remake them for me?" Polite, right? Not nasty, not rude, like some people probably would be, right? Uh she looks at me and was like, "Fine." And snatches the bag out of my hands. I was like, "Oh, okay." So I didn't push things further than that. Sometimes I will ask to, talk to the manager, but I didn't do that. I just let it go and got my new fries. Well, I get to the car. I took a bite of one. Bro, they were the same fries. Not the same ones. I don't think they were the same ones as what she gave me because these ones had no salt. They were burnt. They were hard. And don't get me wrong, I like crunchy fries, but these were not edible. So I threw them away. And I was just like, this is crazy. I spent now what? Fries these days are 5, $6 for a large. I was just like, geez, I just threw them. Some people would get mad. Wasn't worth it to me. I just went about my day. But it prompted me to make this video and actually look into this because I feel like there's been a pattern of poor customer service. I've seen it in other restaurants. McDonald's is not the only one, but I feel like McDonald's is one of the most ghetto restaurants now these days to go to. You see some of the worst people acting absolute fools every time you go to a McDonald's. It doesn't matter where you go, you'll always have a couple fools around doing nonsense. But I wanted to jump in and actually take a look to see, am I the only one noticing this issue, right? So let's look at it. Let's talk about it and see what's going on. Alrighty, we're here on TikTok. I just simply searched up McDonald's bad experience, right? Look at what we see. First video of the day.
I don't give a fuck about none of that shit, man. I don't never come in here. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. When you would really get your ass dust the fuck in here, bro.
This guy here is like, he's done. What is this? These guys unfortunately don't get paid enough to deal with this nonsense. And bro, imagine me going off like this about my fries. Oh God, bro, no. What causes people to actually act like this when it's food at the end of the day, right? I understand it's expensive. I hear that. I get that. Why? You gonna hit this employee because of recording? You acting like a fool?
I don't give a fuck about none of that shit, man.
So y'all, I was caught made something and my manager got all mad at me. She said I'm fired, but she didn't get even more mad because I'm about to do the craziest.
Yeah, I thought you were getting a free soda. See, I thought that too until you watched a little bit further. And
And she used to be a drug addict, so
see, okay, if you want to be really annoying, right? Don't go with the zero sugar because there's no sugar to make, it's not sticky.
I asked her if she took her medication or something because why is she getting all mad? Like, bro, calm the fuck down. Saying have a good day, bye. Like,
Yeah, we just thrown soda on people now, right? Claimed discrimination at McDonald's, then stormed behind the counter and damaged several items. Discrimination. See, some people think they're discriminated just because someone looks at them. I would love to see full context of this whole story, but yeah, my sensors are going off that this was not really discrimination.
They messed with the wrong person.
A black woman claims she was discriminated against at McDonald's. After becoming emotional, she entered the counter area and damaged a large...
Bro, all the workers, I don't know about that. Bro, they're all black. Your own people discriminating against you, huh?
amount of property inside the restaurant. The incident happened at a McDonald's location. Video footage showed that 29-year-old Leah Brown was waiting to pick up her order when she noticed customers who arrived later received their food first. She questioned the staff and was told that her order needed more time. Leah believed the employee's attitude was...
What? This person that's making this video put together a bunch of white people, but in the actual video you see the workers, they're black. They're not white.
Disrespectful and suspected that she was being treated differently because of her race. She confronted the staff, leading to a heated argument.
This isn't her. This isn't the same McDonald's.
The restaurant said the delay was caused by a system issue and was not intentional. As the dispute continued...
Which, hey, that happens, right? That does happen. It's happened to me. I've actually had times, and again, I'm a nice person in my opinion. I'll sit for 20, 30 minutes for my order, you know?
Manager asked Leah to calm down or leave. Shortly afterwards, surveillance footage showed her entering the counter area and knocking...
Again, black person, black person, black person, black person here.
Drinks, boxes, cash register equipment, and food items onto the floor, creating chaos.
How are you going to discriminate towards... I'm sure that's how they went about it, right? They're saying, oh, black. I'm black. You're discriminating because I'm... But they're all black, too. All the workers are black. Like, come on.
Inside the restaurant. Police arrived and detained her before she left the scene. Leah continued to claim that she had been unfairly treated and said the staff's attitude made her feel humiliated and discriminated against.
She should have felt humiliated by the way she was acting.
The incident remains under investigation. McDonald's stated that it will assess the damage and may seek compensation. What do you think about this incident?
An employee working at a McDonald's in
This is gross, man. This is straight gross.
Miami was fired after a customer complained that he repeatedly licked his gloves. The restaurant took action. The incident happened earlier this week. The location was reportedly a McDonald's in Miami. While a customer was waiting for his food at the counter, he noticed that although the employee was wearing gloves, he kept putting his fingers into his mouth and licking them. According to him,
that's wrong. And that employee should go to prison, under the prison, Who knows what kind of diseases he was spreading? Oh my God, man.
The employee was holding 3 meat patties at once and continued touching the food after licking his fingers. This made him lose his
The meat patties, if raw, that's gonna get him sick.
appetite. So he recorded a video and filed a complaint with the restaurant. Management
What was that? First of all, no gloves, but dude, punching the sandwich?
responded quickly. That same day, the employee was called into the office. He explained that it was only an unconscious action and that he did not intentionally contaminate the food. But the manager decided to suspend him. The next day, he was officially fired. Some people online believe the punishment was too harsh, saying that he had only
Absolutely not harsh enough, man. Not harsh enough at all. Where does that come from to just lick your fingers after touching someone else's food? Where does that habit come into play? Because I don't see it. I don't understand it.
made one mistake. Others believe that gloves that have been licked were no longer sanitary and could make customers sick. The debate is still continuing. Do you think the restaurant
Most of y'all are surprised that McRibs are frozen.
See,
Like, let's just break.
is McRib supposed to be like the quarter pound meat or something? I don't think that's ever advertised.
Like, that's what y'all eat.
McDonald's is forging ribs that don't contain a single rib. Every McRib starts as the scraps of hundreds of pigs blended together. Force-fed
Oh, my
carbodox,
word.
a carcinogenic antibiotic banned in 30
This is what we're talking about, right? When I say it's unhealthy. That's not what I'm here for. I'm here for ghetto trashy people.
This is the worst experience.
Now, a
Ah,
startling investigation.
This filthy gunk is what you call.
your McDonald's crackhead asking for she said she was here for her coffee. I can't wait. How about you get up earlier and go to work earlier, lady? Bro, she's still knocking, bro. She's still. I hope they tell her to leave.
It hasn't been 10 minutes.
See, it's not just the customer service, it's also these customers that I think cause these employees to have bad customer service. That right there would be so frustrating to deal with as that employee, right? That's absurd. Like people that can't wait in line, they're the same people that will cut you even though you've been waiting there for, a couple minutes.
Sorry about her.
A customer got into a violent altercation after a McDonald's employee refused to mix different milkshake flavors for her. Video footage shows the customer going behind the counter and repeatedly fighting with an employee, even
What?
punching the manager in the face. The manager then ordered her to leave, but instead of complying, she began trying to justify her earlier assault. After being escorted away from the counter, the customer walked over to the drink machine and made herself a beverage. She then returned to the counter and attempted to get close to the milkshake blender. However, an employee on duty blocked her from doing so. In response, the customer threw her drink at the employee, and the two began wrestling with each other until
Oh
police
my
arrived.
God.
The customer was immediately arrested and identified as 44-year-old Helena Cleveland. During the investigation, police discovered that Helena had previously served 2 years in prison for assaulting
These criminals, man, getting out, doing what they want.
her grandmother. During an argument, she reportedly threw her grandmother to the ground and struck her with a lamp. In the end, Helena was charged with
Evil, evil, evil person there. See, that's the type of person we don't need in society. This coming here. How unusual. Send her to jail. See, that's what I agree with, man. Send her to jail. Consequences, right? Anyone surprised? Anyone? I'm not. Not at all.
With 2 counts of assault and was banned from entering any McDonald's location. Was it really worth getting into a fight over a milkshake?
I mean, she thought, right?
No, I came today to start my job today. And this
Fired on first day at McDonald's for being 10 minutes late. Was it fair? Yeah, it was fair. You're going to be late on your first day. You're already showing that you are not dependable.
You were
lady
10
right here
minutes late.
told me I cannot start the job just because I was asking her questions.
You were
That's
10
all I
minutes
did.
late.
Did I not ask her questions, y'all? I'm just asking questions. I just got here. I just want to ask questions. And you told me you don't even want to help me.
I know.
Right, and we're just asking our questions. He was asking his questions too.
I need police, please.
Fine. So like I said, I'm making my video.
1201.
I came down here to do my
Sugar Creek
job, and the
Road.
lady is tripping. Obviously,
Not
she's
tripping.
calling the
You were
police
10 minutes
and all
late,
of that,
Jack.
and it's not no different. Even if we're 10
10 minutes late, 5 minutes late, 1 minute late. You're on your first day. You should always, always strive to be early. And plus, this is showing orientation, man. Like, I'm sorry. If you're bringing your your social security card and all that, I don't think you're hired yet. So I don't think you ever had a job to begin with. It was the first step in the hiring process that you were taking, and you couldn't even show up on time for that. I'm surprised you even got an interview. You probably were late to that too.
minutes late, that's not how you treat people. That's not how you talk to people, and that's not how you do people. So I'm leaving now, but you see how the lady is treating people over here on Sugar Creek, trying to work the job. Have a good day, man.
See, they made a smart choice in not hiring this individual, because if they were crashing out over that, it was on you. It's on you that you were late. They're crashing out over that. Well, you probably would have crashed out on customers too, right? Yeah, my word. Well, that I will say will probably conclude this video. As you can see, this is what I'm talking about, right? Dealing with people like this in society, it's rough. It's difficult to be a normal person going out, seeing individuals like this that don't know how to interact with people. Yeah. I don't know. I don't really have much more to say than this. I wish things will change, but I doubt they will. I don't have much hope for that, but we'll see. Who knows? I've been surprised before. I could be surprised again. Well, everybody, have a good rest of your day. Enjoy the rest of your life, and yeah, stop going to places like this, man. Stop going to these fast food places and giving them money. But anyways, thank you and have a good one. Bye bye.